This is Graphing Higher Degree Polynomials with its factor or a zero by Jade
and Victoria G.
So today we have this equation. It's f of x is equal to 2x cubed minus 8x squared minus 22x plus 60. And then we have the factor of f of 5 is equal to 0. So you're going to make that factor so that it's x is equal to the number. So you're going to do x minus 5 is equal to 0. And then you're going to want to go ahead and solve for x, and x will equal 5. So now that you have this, your 0 here, you're going to go ahead and start your synthetic division. So you're going to put your 5 off to the side, and you're going to make this kind of upside down division sign. So you're going to bring your 2 down, and it's kind of like you're just going to rewrite your equation without all the x's. And you're going to want to put them in the same order too. Now since you can't really add anything to 2 right now, you're going to put a 0 underneath it as a placeholder, and you're going to bring your 2 down. And then you're going to multiply each number at the bottom times 5, and then you're going to add it. So 2 times 5 is 10, plus negative 8 is 2, times 5 is 10, plus negative 22 is negative 12, times 5 is negative 60. So then you have, so then 60 plus negative 60 is 0. And now you can go ahead and start writing your new equation. So this was x cubed, and you're going to subtract that exponent so that that would become x squared. This was x squared, that's going to become x. And since this was x, this is just going to become a number by itself. So now your new equation is f of x is equal to 2x squared plus 2x minus 12.
You're going to factor your new equation by factoring out 2. And to get your new equation, you will have to put x squared plus x minus 6 into these parentheses. Then you'll factor your new equation using the diamond method, which is negative 6 and positive 1, positive 1. If you want to multiply by negative 6, you will have to get negative 2 and 3. When you using the diamond method, you will get x minus 2 and x plus 3. Because negative 2 plus 3 equals 1, which will give you your positive x. In order to get your 2 other zeros, you'll have to solve for x to get your zeros, which will be x minus 2 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0. Then you will have to add to both sides, and then you will get positive 2 for this part, and for this part you will get negative 3.
So now that we found our zeros, we can go ahead and start plotting. So we have x is equal to negative 3, which will be 1, 2, 3. And we have x is equal to 2, 1, 2. But we also have that original one, where x was equal to 5. So we're going to go ahead and plot that 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. So now you're going to try and figure out which way your zeros will go. If your leading coefficient is even and positive, your graph will have the arrows going this way. If it's even and negative, it'll be the opposite. If it's odd and positive, the arrows will go this way. And if it's odd and negative, your arrows will go that way. So by looking at your leading coefficient, you see that it's even and positive. So that means that your arrows will go here and here.
Because all the factors are going to have the multiplicity of 1, it's going it's going to it's all going to cross the x-axis.
So now that we found the multiplicity, we can go ahead and draw our graph. In the middle doesn't really matter what it looks like because you're just sketching your graph. So you're going to bring the line through that point, And remember, it's going to cross the x-axis. So that's going to cross. And it'll probably look something like that. And it'll look something like that. And that will be your graph.